So we're now creating the configurable product itself. Okay, so much of this is very much the same as when you create a simple product. So I'm actually going to go through and fill in the information, but I won't bore you with the details of anything that you can't go back and revisit in the simple product video. And I'll just go through the elements that are appropriate to the configurable product itself. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and start filling in my information. So the SKU in this particular instance is not actually managing any stock. Okay, but it is important that every product has a SKU. It is the unique identifier that that Magento uses for your products. So you do need to put a SKU in, but just bear in mind there'll be no stock associated with that particular SKU itself. Okay. So I've just put in a reference SKU, if you like. So now we're on our inventory tab, and you can see here that there's no stock levels. Okay, it's using the system defaults on manage stock, and it's saying yes, do manage stock. But actually it hasn't given us a quantity there, an opening quantity for our stock, or a current quantity for our stock. And that's because obviously it's the simple products that manage the stock. Okay, the simple products, the different colors, that's where the stock level is, not on this configurable. We do have this though, stock availability. It's currently marked as out of stock. All new products are marked as out of stock when you create them this way. So you need to bear in mind that you'll need to mark this in stock, otherwise your color options will not appear on the actual product page itself, and customers won't be able to purchase the product. Okay, so make sure that you mark the product as in stock. You may, if you're if you're just putting the products into the system, want to leave them as marked out of stock until you're happy they can go live. But for this example, I'm just going to put it straight into stock. Okay. So now I come down to this tab, which is associated products. This is where we are going to tell it what products make up the configurable elements for this particular product. And you'll see we've got a few options in here, and we're going to go through each of them at separate stages. Okay, so don't worry if I don't cover it, the option you're interested in straight away. I will come to it. Okay, firstly we've got create simple associated product, and what I can do at this point is I can create a new product. I just hit this create empty button. It's going to bring up the product creation page. Okay, it's creating a new product in the attribute set luggage, and this is the same as creating a simple product. So I'd go through and input all my simple product information, and when I come to this tag here, I've got the color option, and that's where I would say what particular color this item was. So if I was creating a red suitcase, at this point I'd go in and say this is red, and I can save this product, and this product will now become part of that particular configurable product. Okay, I've also got something called a quick product creation tool. Now the quick product creation tool will only appear once I've saved the product. So you can see here I've got the saved icons down the side. This new product, and it's currently saying new product here. That means that I haven't saved the configurable product yet. So if I hit save continue, it will save it, and then it will bring up on this associated products page, it will bring up the quick product creation tool. Okay, so I'll save and continue. Right, so I'm still in the associated products tab, and you can see there's this quick simple product creation. Right, so what does this do? Well, basically what it's going to do is it's going to kind of do this create simple associated product. It's going to do that for us, but instead of us having to go and fill in all the fields, what it will do instead is it will basically fill in all the fields with the information we've placed in here, except for these attributes which we then assign. Okay, so if I take the name and the SKU, right, you'll see that the name of the product, it's got this tick box and auto generate. Okay, really that tick box should be there and auto generate, but it's not. But it does relate to that. So auto generate basically means that it will even auto generate the name of the product for you. And what it will do is it will have the product name as the same as the configurable product, and then do hyphen and the option. So if we were creating a red suitcase in this instance, it would be luggage color hyphen red. Same with the SKU. It will pick the SKU that we set up for the configurable under the general tab, and it will say lugconf1 hyphen red. However, if I have my specific names or specific SKU that relates to the stock that I've got in the warehouse, I might want to override this. So I might want to just manually put in there what the SKU is. I'm going to leave it to auto generate. So then it asks us for the weight. So I'll put in a weight of 2 kilos. And we have a status, enabled or disabled. Once again, this is our kind of parent status. If it's disabled, there's no way this product is available for purchase on the front end of the system. If it's enabled, then it still can be hidden, but ultimately it can still be purchased. Okay, so I'm going to have the product as enabled. Right, so this is an important option here, which is the visibility. And you can see there's 4 options here: not visible individually, catalog, search, and catalog and search. And what this is saying is, how do you want your customers to be able to see this product? If it's not visible individually, then it means that it won't appear anywhere on the front end of the site. And what I mean by that is it won't appear in the category pages, and it won't appear in the search. So the customer can't accidentally stumble on this product. By having it not visible individually, the only way the customer can find the product is by buying it through this configurable. Okay, so they'll never accidentally stumble across it elsewhere. Might add confusion, might cause you some issues with duplicate content. There's all sorts of reasons why you might not want this visible. And in most cases on a configurable product, that is generally the kind of default setting you would go for. But the other settings are, catalog means that the product, if it was assigned to a category, it would appear in that category. Search means that it will be included in the search index. So if I did a search for red luggage, then this product would probably appear in that instance. And catalog search means it appears in both. It will appear in the search and it will appear in the catalog. Okay, so I'm going to select not visible individually. And then I select the color that I want this product to be. So let's pick red, as we're talking about red. We then have a price, and this is a price variation on the price that appears here for the product. So you've got 2 options. You can have it as a percentage or a fixed. So if I was to put 10 in here, then it would add £10 in our case, because our base currency is pound sterling. It'd add £10 to the total price of the product. So buying it in red would be £10 extra. If I did percentage, it would be, we've set the product at £150, so it'd be 10% extra. So it'd become £165. I'll do it as a fixed cost. Then we've got our opening stock for the product. So let's pick a stock level of, let's say, 15, and whether it's marked as in stock or not. And what I do now is hit this quick create button. So that's actually creating this product as if we were going in and creating it as an add simple product. And you can see it here. We've now got the product in there, it's marked as in stock, and we've got a color red. Okay, so it's telling us what the color option is in the actual grid here. Now what I can do, now I've filled that information in, is I can fast track through all the other colors that I want in there. So I'm going to go for red, green and blue. So I choose green. Now likelihood is that weight's going to be the same. I want all of this stuff, like not visible individually, and it being enabled to be the same. The price will probably be the same, but I could put a price variation in. And then I've got the quantity, so that might be something that's different. Maybe I've only got 10 of the green in stock. Hit quick create. Okay, you can now see that we have 2 products down here. And you can also note the name of the product. So the name of it is luggage color hyphen red, luggage color hyphen green, and likewise with the SKU. And finally, I'm going to pick one more, blue, and hit quick create. Okay, so we now have the 3 colors. Okay, once again, you can see the names and the SKUs. We've also got here the color options again, and I could go in and put that price variation in there. Okay, so the price variation, as we were creating it, we might have wanted to put it in at this point. You'll notice as well that you can't accidentally create two colors the same. Okay, it won't let you. All right, and when we look at an alternative way that we can add our associated products, you'll also see that safety net is there as well. Okay, so there's our product. So the next thing to do is just to make sure you hit save and continue, and that will associate those products with that configurable product. Okay, let's go and have a look at manage products. So there's the configurable product that we created, and this is the simple products that we use the quick product creation tool to create. So you can see that they're in the database exactly like any other product, and we've got our stock levels there that we assigned as we created them. Let's have a look at how this looks on the front end of our site. Okay, so if I go into the luggage tab, I assigned this to the luggage category, something that I skipped over, but something that obviously we cover when we're talking about the simple products. You can see the product there. We haven't done any images yet. We're gonna come back and look at that, particularly when we're looking at the swatches section. The image side is interesting. Okay, so there's our product, and you can see we've got our color options there. Okay, so when I add that color to the cart, okay, it's got it there, and it's telling us that that's the one it's adding, is lug conf 1 green. So not the configurable, but the actual simple product that makes up that configurable.